Arena time. What's wrong with this? There you go. Let's just get right into the arena. Gwent Arena. Sign it up. Hey, they got rid of the stupid poop arena? Okay. Alright, here we go. We are going to be doing the arena. Of course, we are trying to make our golds cost 15, our silvers cost 13, and our bronzes cost 11. That's how much power you want them to give you. I want the least circumstantial cards possible, just to guarantee that you will have consistency throughout your 9 tries at winning an arena. Try to pick as few resurrect cards as possible. Try not to go with ambushes because they suck in arena. And these are going to be the choices. So this one's only good with Olgierd synergy, otherwise it's a 12 horrible. This is will play a tactic from your deck, so if you have a great tactic, this will be great. But very likely we won't get a single tactic. We'll only get one that's bad or something like that. Here is Outlaw. Play bronze or silver special card from your deck or create a silver elf. It's okay. Creating silver elves aren't great, but some of them are okay. And this is 7 and play a ambush card from your deck. We're probably not going to have ambush cards. It's much more likely that we'll have a special card to play from our deck. If not, the silver elf isn't that bad. The other ones are way too circumstantial, so yeah. Easy pick. This will have the power of all bronze and silver units on a row. This can have a lot of potential, but it's very risky because obviously it's very circumstantial. I mean, they have to have a lot of bronze and silver big units on a row for this to be any good. This is a 10, this is a 1+, ew, and this is a 18 on a very good day. Otherwise, you'll usually be able to get at least a 12 out of this. I wonder what's really better. I mean, the Draconoids are pretty sad, but the Beasts are pretty good. It's gonna be between these two. I'd say because Expired Ale does require them to have guys on at least 2 lanes, you know, 3 to be optimal, plus it doesn't work at all in short rounds. I'm gonna go with the Derogay. Okay, this is a 15, great arena card. Even though it is circumstantial, it doesn't work in super short rounds, but usually you'll be able to pull this off. It is very good synergy also with the Isengrim, so this should be fine. Trollolol's only a 11, obviously never pick Eskel, and Goliath's not a bad card. This is an 18, good finisher. 17 actually. You can't really play this early on. This is a 15. There is also some synergy with Isengrim. Interesting. It's gonna be between these two. This is kind of only good to play last. This is kind of good to get out of the way earlier. This is a card that you'll kind of, not that easy. I'm gonna go with Commander's Arm. Alright, this is not a great card because they play something with low power and ability. This only ends up being like an 11 or a 12. Mandrake's okay in Arena actually because there's a lot of boosting. This is very solid. It's a removal card that kind of always is a 14. And this is obviously useless because you're not going to have things to res. I'm going to go with Champion of Hope. Mandrake isn't horrible. Alright, so this is a solid 11. This is a 10 that clears hazards. This is a 8 usually, and this is a horrible card because you're never going to have the full moon. So do we pick an 11 or a 10 that clears hazards? Don't have a wave clearing hazards yet. This is a little bit of removal. I'm going to click the Arc Griffin because it is important to have some way of dealing with hazards in your arena runs. Here's a 10. Here's a, you know, this does require them to have a guy in their graveyard. It's not horrible. Sometimes you can really res a decent guy. This is a 10 and this is a 8, basically. This is really bad. This is the best value of the lot, because usually you can res, you know, a 10 or 11 with this. It does require them to have something in their graveyard, which is not that hard because we will be having removal cards. You can always remove something and then play with Kavaro Medic. I'm gonna go with the Medic just because the rest of these cards kind of suck. Okay, here's an 8 that grows when you play soldiers. This is a play bronze item from your deck, so a little bit too bad that we didn't pick the flail, or else this would actually make the flail. And it'd be a 13 bronze, pretty good. Gets a bronze, extra bronze. This is gonna res a machine, horrible, and this is a 10 that boosts one of your guys. It's all pretty bad. If we happen to get an item, this would be not bronze item. This would be the best one, but don't really have any soldiers yet. You can get a soldier from Deregre. Is it just pronounced Deregre? I'll just call him Vol. You can get a soldier from Vol sometimes. I don't know. If we don't get an item, this is going to end up being a 3. It's more likely to get soldiers, I think, than items. There's a lot of soldiers. Alright, we'll go with Standard Bearer reluctantly. Maybe Ambassador is better, actually. Because it's a solid, it's a 10, solid 10. You can hardly call it solid 10. It's a 10. Anything good to grow on our side? Usually not. Boosting is pretty sad. Ugh. Alright, Ambassador. It's gonna unswamps. Alright, so this is an 8 plus a hazard. It's not horrible. This is 10, draw cards and discard. Usually you don't want to run this. This usually just ends up being a 10. This is an engine. I'm very reluctant to run engines, and this is a 13 that sometimes ends up being amazing. Don't have any ways yet of dealing small amounts of damage. Just because of that, I'm gonna go with Woodland Spirit. This is kind of an automatic 10. It does, you know, clear one of their, they're gonna have to use a hazard clear on this. It's it's not a good gold, because usually they'll just clear the hazard and then this ended up being a 10. I guess it's not bad, because if they have to use a mage, let's say, to clear a hazard, that mage would have done another 9. Instead it clears a hazard, so this would be 8 plus 9. Anyway, Woodland Spirit. Alright, Serenova's obviously a useless piece of trash garbage. This ends up being good. I mean, right now this is going to be a 16, but it means discarding our hazard clear. Royal Decree is interesting. Royal Decree, you might look at this and say, hey, this is going to be 2 plus any gold. This is going to be the best card in Arena, but it's definitely not, because you end up having 1 fewer golds in your deck. And very often in Arena, more golds means victory. And this is obviously horrible. This is just a boost card that you need to chip at a 5. Very unreliable. I'm gonna go with Madman Lugos. It's usually the best power. A lot of times you'll end up having an 11 or a 12 bronze that you can get out of your deck, which is not bad because then you have a higher percentage of gold and silvers, and this ends up being a good removal card. So we're going with Lugos, yeah, guys. Oof. Okay, don't like picking runestones, particularly these two. These are actually the worst ones. This is a mage versus an Olgierd. Olgierd is extremely good in Arena. The reason is because you can let your opponent win round 1 being down a card, which usually is their advantage because then they can open pass. But if you have Olgierd, they cannot open pass. Olgierd's a very strong Arena card, and so is all the mages, the 4 with the multiple abilities, including Clear Skies, are all really good. Because of how good Olgierd is as a tactical card, I will be picking it. A little bit of carryover goes a long way in terms of getting a card advantage. Alright, so this is an 8. It's an engine. I'm very reluctant to pick engines, because if this gets silenced, not only did you gain nothing, they gained 8. If it gets locked. There's other ways of dealing with this card that I'm really, anyway, reluctant to pick engines. This is a 12 silver, making it not so good. This is 11 and get a card out of your deck. So this is a way, I find Iris's Companion is good sometimes. It's a way of getting Olgierd. If you have this in your starting hand, and this is going to consume, this is a horrible card because you have to have a lot of guys in your graveyard to be any good. So I find Iris's Companion, worst case scenario, this will get a gold, so it'll be an 11 and an attempt to increase your hand, and usually getting a gold out of your hand will increase the value of your hand no matter what's discarded by at least 2, so this will count this as a 13. Particularly using this to get Olgierd can end up giving you a card advantage. So let's go with it. Iris Companion. It's a pretty decent Arena card. Alright, so this is 9 plus move plus frost, so it's essentially an 11 that makes them clear a guy. It's better than this one. This is an 8 with a fog. This is a 9 with a frost. Here's 6, and it only works if they have an ambush card. Horrible card. Both players drawing 2 cards. This essentially is an 8. And alright, we'll go with the Caranthe. It's not a good card, but it's better than what we got. You know, we do have, you know, a couple ways right now of dealing hazards to the opponent, so hopefully, well, hopefully we can get them in a situation where they run out of hazard clear. Alright, Wolfsbane is not good unless it happens to be discarded by Iris. It's not a good card in Arena. Muzzle is good because you can sometimes capture an engine from them, which is amazing, otherwise it's a solid 16. Here's 2 plus a spell. The spells I find are very unreliable, and here's 2 plus an elf. I'm gonna go with Muzzle. And thanks Solar Rising for stopping by. Alright, rule of thumb, never pick Scorch in Arena. It will kill your hand and your own guys so frequently. This is 6 plus a reset. This is a good card. Hattori is horrible because you're never going to have anything good to res. And this is also a very good card. Any card that heals is quite good because you end up having big minions that get damage down to 1 or 2, and then this will be 6 plus 10 plus another 10. Easily can end up being, you know, of 25 or more points. Johanna is very good. Peter is also quite good. I think Johanna is a little more circumstantial. Peter will at least be something. You need to have a damaged guy for this to be good, but it ends up being extreme value. Do we have any resets yet? Again, if you have a, for example, if you have a damaged guy, this will buff it. This will buff it and add 3. This will buff it and add whatever its, you know, original value was. I'll go with Johanna. It is a little bit riskier than Peter because this can also work on your opponent's minions, but it's very high reward. Not so sure actually. I think we're this is a very, very strong arena card. This is so much less risky though, because again, if they have a big guy that's boosted, if they have a, you know, something that you got that boosted severely, which happens very often in arena, this will be able to work on their guys too. Not an easy one. See one person in the chat's voting for Johanna. One consideration why I would not pick Johanna is I'm just looking at our guys. We're running a lot of tech, a lot of removal. Our biggest guy right now is Iris. Happens to be Iris might end up being a target sometimes for Madman Lugos. Probably will be often. Oh, it's got to be bronze. Never mind. You know, we don't have any big guys with good base strength, which actually makes Johanna a lot worse. And for that reason, I'm actually going to go with Peter. Sorry, person rooting for Johanna there. Alright. So this is a horrible tactic. This requires bronze items, which we don't have. This is a 9, and this is a... Okay, so this is a 9 plus an engine. I mean, it buffs immediately. It has a little bit of armor. The other ones are just horrible because we have no items, so we gotta... I'm reluctant again to pick these guys. They die to lightning bolts, and there's so many things that take these out really well, but it's better than the other choices, so we'll pick the engine. This is a solid 11. Here's a 10. Here's 2 plus a bronze speller item, which we do not have. And this is sometimes a 12. Alright, we'll go with the solid 11. 5 plus 3 plus 2. And... well, I'll show you what these other choices are really quickly, but the obvious choice, we do not have any duplicates in our deck, just going to make sure that we don't have that, is Shoop. This ends up being so many points, usually about 26 points. You usually go with Shoop Hunter, almost always go with Shoop Hunter, unless you really need to charm that minion on the side, then you go Mage. And it's going to be Shoop, you guys. Just making sure we don't have any duplicates. And we get easy choice. It just means we have to make sure, again, not to pick any duplicates of any of the rest of the cards. Alright, this is 3 plus a default gold or silver in their deck. I've had some extreme lack of success with this card. I really do not like it. I just find that very often it'll get a very circumstantial or horrible card. it might be better than the other choices, though. Siri, when you lose a round, return this to your hand, and then you mulligan out. So you let them go down, you play Siri, you let them go down a point, go down a card and win, but that means you're playing a 6. At least Olgierd, you're playing a 9. I don't really know. Don't really know why Siri is a thing. Shallard is draw a card from both decks. You keep one, give one to your opponent. It's essentially a 9, maybe an 11 you can call it. And here's Shiro. Shiro's not as bad as Scorcher. I haven't really run Shiro in Arena in the past. The problem is, again, you can get messed up a lot by the Scorch. Happens to be we have pretty small minions so far, so the Scorch can sometimes be amazing. Worst case scenario, you can Epidemic and maybe take out, you know, this will just be a 7 basically if you Epidemic. Not very good choices. Not a huge fan of Sage, but I think it is the most value here. I think Shiro is way too circumstantial, ends up being dead so often. I don't really see a use for Siri either. Alright, we'll go with the Avalanche. Winch is horrible. Again, the machines, you don't end up having crews, they end up being bad. This is 3 plus a random hazard from your deck, which we have none. This is 1 Resurrected Bronze Soldier. Here's a Soldier. You really don't want reses. I mean, this ends up dying a lot, but we'll then only have the 1 Bronze Soldier. This is boost all allies from a clan of your choice by 1. We have no clan units, we have 1 clan. Drummond. This is at 10. It's really bad, but it's the best that we have here. This usually ends up being a 9. I mean, yeah, this usually ends up being a 9. Alright, we'll go with the 9, and I guess you can always buff Clan Heyman, so this will end up being a 10. It's a really bad card, but everything was really bad there. Alright, you can go second Olgierd. I found that 2 Olgierds are usually bad. Usually you just want 1 in your starting round. It's a tech card that you really, again, want your opponent to go down a card in the first round. You pass them up, then you end up with a card advantage. Drain all boosts, this is a 7, this is an engine, and obviously we're not picking Weave. So it's a second chance of getting Olgierd, and Olgierd is extremely good. Every Olgierd after the first one becomes worse and worse. You definitely don't want to be getting these out, you know, in your let's say in round 3. You definitely don't want to be drawing these. Fall Series okay. There's so many things to deal with as well. Because of the overall sucky choices and how good at getting at least 1 Olgierd is, that we're gonna go with the second Olgierd. Oh no! I just shooped out! No! Oh. It was at that moment he realized he fucked up. Why? What's going on, Awesome Aim? I just screwed up so bad. This was a good arena run too. This was a great arena and I just fucked the whole thing up. It's called Streamer's Curse. fuck did I just do? I know, I see now, Pear Pain, dude. I'm not gonna have time for this arena run anyway. Let's just play it out. I don't have money for another arena run. Holy moly with that. Any organic cards? This would have been amazing. Now we just have dead Shoop in our deck. This is still a good arena run. Just have a dead card that's gonna come back to haunt us in several games. They went from the best card in the game to the worst. Not on the top of my game today.
You shall die, worm.
You are here as a diversion, for my pleasure alone.
No one cares, we're gonna get 9 wins anyway. Think we're keeping it. 0 people care. Like literally. No one cares. Going second. This is amazing.
Special prize, just for you, love.
Good muzzle. It's nice he plays in that.
Seems doable.
That's fine, actually. This is actually fine going in the discard pile. That's actually perfect. That's actually perfect. No one cares. That was amazing, actually. I think he has 2 engines, so we'll do it like this. It's so interesting with Olgierd that the card you draw, that's why it's better than War Dancer with Iris's Companion, because if it goes in the garbage, it's fine. Totally okay. It's actually the best thing to go in the garbage, if you think about it.
The moment I spoke.
Alright, we're gonna get 9 wins anyway. That's just how this goes. Let's just play fast. We should have to go in about an hour and 10 minutes. Play it out. Just need at least a 5. Set up an engine just because this is gonna be a long round. What is this guy doing? This is at the end of turn. This is actually not bad.
I shan't disappoint my king.
It boosts this by one. It's pretty cool. Pretty good jump by the Archispore. 50-50, I guess.
I'm itching for that battle.
Kills the armor of that. Any way to give this armor? Not really. A 9, an 11. We have the 11 there, right? Wha-pow. Really? No, this is gonna get damage every time. Hazard clear. I can do this. Pretty good. Hmm? What are you doing? What is he thinking about? This is like a really fancy hazard. Resets that. We're still way up. I want to use the worst cards now. Cards are gonna be bad in the big rounds. Shabam! Now he has to deal with this hazard. It's a good card, but not good in the short rounds. We should try to use the Commander's Horn sooner than later. Black Blood. Hopefully does not get a Black Moon spawner. Major took his time.
I'm not afraid.
Olgierd? It's a little carryover, so not hard.
No move suggests.
Not bad. A little extra carryover for next rounds. And we will have a card advantage. There's basically nothing you can do about that. The armor is real. Great Commander's Horn. It's the armor's horn. She has no way of dealing with. Good old 15. So we'll have a great hand and, you know, and a lot of carryover actually. So no point in him continuing these rounds. He's got 4 cards to our 5. All thanks to Olgierd. We just have to not get Shoop. Maybe it was right. Maybe this deck is better with just Shoop instead of Olgierd. With Olgierd instead of Shoop, you know? Maybe it ends up being for the best. Look at this. Look at these Olgierd's getting it done. So we have a card advantage and 6 points. Amazing. So this will create a guy. This is probably better.
You born so vanish.
10, 9. And yeah. Look, mommy, we're 1-0. Let's put the scorecard up. And keep it going.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
You bore me, so vanish.
They spell Olgierd. Alright, here we go. Not bad. Look at you. It's a good way of clearing it. 2 hazard clears, do 1, then the second. Not horrible. And yeah. Should probably keep Shoop and then mulligan it out in the last round. Gives us the carryover. Anything we can do to get carryover. We can also... This can get Olgierd.
Beware, beware the man of glass.
Arc is poised. It's going out 11-6. How you do? How you got doing? It's going pretty good. You've had a question on your minds? I'm looking at the chat. Oh, now I have 2 Olgierds. I think it's open pass. We have Vest just in case, so with all these dead cards, you can actually just mulligan. It's fine if you have Vest. So we'll have last say, we have a couple of hazard thingies, we have a pretty good hand. Pretty good hand. I must say, this one's pretty bad.
Swords up for wenches. Get yourself a
These
axe.
2 allies and gives them 3 armor. Not a bad arena card. Not bad. 2 damage, guys. It'll heal up. Froth. Do we have a way of getting rid of the froth right now? We have a couple of hazards, but I don't really see them. Dee-da-da-dum. Has to be the 2 goals that we don't have. Come on, let's get boosted and then reset it. 10, 7, and 10. Ugh. Go get him, 10. 11 silver. There's a lot of them that are just no good. Not a great card. The Vol. Fordolf, how you doing?
God's
Drawing
protect us.
cards, discarding them. It'd be nice to get rid of that froth. Kind of played the froth really early. Alright, what are we getting from... Champion of Hope is the absolute best thing to get here.
The moment. I need to smoke.
Should flip the 10 and the 9 back into our deck with this.
Elizabeth!
I guess I'll just do that. Hopefully we'll get our 2 golds that we're missing. Or at least one of them. And not get Shoop. There you go. And we got Shoop. Never mind. Can you shoot just to stall for a turn? It'll be fine. That's what we do. You keep shoot and you always mulligan it or flash it out with Vest. And that's how it goes. It'll be the card that you never get.
I cast myself
2,
upon my mercy.
2. Then the bronze out of your deck.
Keep together!
Okay.
Kyle and L.
Bit of Frost. To the Frost. That's what I'm talking about.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
Clear skies. He's made shoot. A little bit weird. A little bit strange. Oh, we get more froth. I love froth. Froth is my favorite. So we'll have 2 of these now. He already used his hazard, so it's possible he doesn't have a second one.
Worth nothing now.
Igni. Hopefully he'll play another hazard and then we'll do
The time
Froth.
of the white
There you
frost
go.
and white light
Done.
is now.
Playing really into Igni. That will hopefully be his last mage. In which case we'll be gaining from the Froth a lot. Igni! Looking for a death mold, basically. Only thing that helps him here, I think. He wants to get rid of that Froth. We have a decent hand and 1 dead card.
We agreed upon
Go.
fire and iron.
So this is a reset. Anything that's damaged severely? Wasn't even keeping an eye out for that. This will be create a silver elf or get a commander's horn from the deck. It's pretty good. This is a removal. We'll just go with this. Any small cursed units.
You are here as a diversion.
This
for
is a
my
solid. This
pleasure
makes it into a
alone.
16. I have no spells or items. This can get locked. Don't have a, well, we actually do have a way of dealing with this. It's high risk, high reward. We actually have a great way of dealing with this.
I am sadness.
Hopefully he doesn't get locked here. We just have this one. Ekimara.
I sense strong magic.
Go. Shabam. Turns out to be a 22 silver, pretty good.
That's what matters.
The blue stripe. We'll go with Commander's Horny.
No mercy!
Shabam! So that ends up being a 17. It's not bad.
This is priceless.
Barrels are burning.
Better than making an elf, I think. And we win. We win with Shoop in hand. It's all good. 2-0. Keep it going. La-di-da. It's okay. We're gonna get 9-0. It's gonna be fine. No one cares. Princess Ada is evil. I think every character in this whole game is evil.
Patience is not a
How come there
virtue
can't be
I
any
am
good
known to
guys?
have.
Geralt's a good guy.
What
Bad.
is it I fancy today?
Okay. Do not need you really. Kinda like this one. Oh. Golds and silvers. Gold and silvers. We'll keep this in our starting hand. And it's pretty good. It's not a bad card. Maybe we'll be able to discard Shoop. That'll be good. We do have Olgierd. That's the good part. We actually have a third potential Olgierd now. Because of Princess Adair. Oh yeah. We actually have 2 cards in our hand we want to discard, so let's just do
Friends
this.
of the family.
We'll get one of our golds. And there goes our Froth. It's okay. Olgierd's next, I think. Who runs Emir anyway? An arena. Like, dude! Hello? I wonder one of these gets discarded.
An extraordinary plan.
In no mood for jests.
We basically have to get ahead. Shouldn't be so hard. Let's play all our guys together. Play all our guys together. What did he just give us, by the way? Give us this. Knock, knock, you about to get shell-shocked. Maybe he'll play a 6. That'll be nice.
Ledwed Varledo Cial.
1 plus...
Reasons for the feeble of heart!
13. Let's try this. Maybe if he doesn't clear it, we'll hit him with a fog too. He should probably just pass and give us the round since we have Olgierd right now. Does no one eat better? Hello? Oh yeah? I'll give you one too. Wave clearing hazards.
It's time.
Scorch is good.
Who am I to kill?
You're running sheer. Thank you! And the Scorch was good. He needs a 15 to catch up. If he doesn't, we pay us. We pay us on his ass. He doesn't have any hazard clear, so this will be good eventually. Not a bad Chiru. I'm just gonna get his death mold back.
The North shall tuck
Maybe he can get back
for mercy.
Roach. Frost Giant? You freaking kidding me? Gets back Roach and then mulligans it back into his deck, so he has some carryover. We pass. Nice try. Now we're ahead, so he has to go down a card, and we have Olgierd on the field, of course, so he's not able to open pass, so we essentially have a card advantage now, unless he can somehow catch up with us next turn. We have a lot of ways of preventing him from doing so. He gives us the round on even cards? Why? So now we open past him and we'll have a little carryover. What is he doing? He has no clue. Nope. Getting rid of Shoop. So we open pass, so we'll have 10 against 9 now, plus 2 points carryover. It's better to have last say than 2 points. Last say and an extra card, actually, rather than 2 points. He has to spend a card here. It'll be 9 against our 10 next time. We will mulligan and shoot, and we'll have a very decent hand. This is actually a pretty good arena run, despite our folly.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Now, if we do get Vess, we won't mulligan shoot. Okay. So we have some engines, we have some hazards, which he was not able to deal with last time. He has a hazard, we have no way of clearing it. I don't think there's anything in here that can clear it. It might be an elf that can. Oh, just got Ida every time. It's above average, and it's still only a 15. This card really sucks. And some bad golds. I'd love to capture one of his engines with this. It's the best thing. A 7 or 8 engine. Try to get this off. We'll have plenty of targets for the commander's run, etc. This has to get an elf, by the way, since we have our only special card in this deck in our hand. Only silver special card. Create a silver elf. Good, he starts off with a nice solid 2. Nice to see. Just poor going. Really nice to actually be able to hit the 2, potentially with Princess Ada. We'll wait till our opponent has something on the field with 7 or more. Then this will actually be very good to turn this into a knight.
Let's get this over.
Just got rid of arcs. So weird, man. Next play is just like this. What if we happen to get what's her face? This is useless, but there's no clan units. Just buff self-clan.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Oh, that's so interesting. So you have to play this first. Okay, so we lost 1 point. Who cares? Don't kill the 2! Don't kill the... Damn. Wave clearing hazards. Might be one in here.
No mercy!
Wow, got Ida. Freaking kidding me?
The time of the white frost and white light is now.
Pretty good. Amazing, actually. Pretty good. Pretty gooch. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty gooch. What you got? When everything fails in an arena run, that's what's going on for this guy. Holy smokes, we are ruining him. Got our engines developed. Should look for a muzzle at some point, but he hasn't shown any threats yet, so. Damn like a slice of ham. This is a 16. I said, damn. Damn like a slice of ham. Full damage. Might as well get this going. Good. Fog! Don't mess with the fog. These aren't cursed, are they? They doomed. They ain't cursed though. Probably there's a way to give this armor. Scorch at 10. Could have scorched 3 once. Oh, that would have been amazing. Okay. So this is
For my pleasure alone.
a 10. This is an 11, I think. I have something to do with 7 too, right? Hardly. I think the fog anyway will take care, so it's actually more value. Should have gone inside so we can commander's horn these ones. Whatever, doesn't really matter. This will be a 9 from commander's horn. I'll stick you in the middle, and everything's gonna be alright. Oh, still need to muzzle something at some point. Tra-la-la-la-la. Oops! The commander's horn first, of course. Damn. Damn like a slice of ham. This is my brain today.
I make the laws here.
Still way ahead.
Let's show him what real is.
Does that give us a good muzzle? Not really. Can we create a good muzzle? Not really. Commander's horn just lost value. It's only a 12. You're so annoying. It's fine, we still win. Card advantage and all that.
Waste of arrows that
Get smacked by the trap. I want Barkley. He's mine. Okay? Give me Barkley. Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley. I'll make an honest trailer for this game at some point. Alright, we're 3-0 with this deck.
Close ranks!
And we're against Volstis. Who even
You
picks
are here
Volstis?
as a
Come on, man.
diversion. For my pleasure alone.
For my pleasure alone. Try to get Olgierd.
agreed, as per our contract.
Go in the discard. Damn. Like champion. I am like a slice of ham. If he has cleaver.
Scoia'tael! Attack! A moment. I need to smoke. Crush those vermin!
Gave him a chance to play Volstis. Very nice.
I shan't disappoint my king.
Little engine. Just nailed it. Damn, like a slice of ham.
As you command.
Lightning bolt.
I'm not afraid.
Reset and
The common folk. I care for them.
pretty good. Commander's Horn will be next. A couple armored units there. King Falsta's getting it then. Why put the Queen for some reason? Bilg.
I shan't disappoint my king.
Great muzzle. Perfect muzzle. Wow, doesn't get any better than that. La 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 la. Ba da 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 da. 11 plus more engines. Clears it and queers it. Just gotta get ahead of him one time here. Afraid an elf. Let's go for this honest. Really? We got Roach, really? Come on, man. This is again, it's just one reason why I said a Sage is just not good. He's gonna win here.
No mercy!
Silver Elves all suck. Ooh. It's not bad. Ooh, we got actually some good ones here. Not bad at all, actually.
Yes, one.
Shabam! Shabam like a slice of shabam.
New orders? No?
4 plus. Damn, wowee. This guy's got a good deck.
I shan't disappoint my king.
So we would need this. I think we just save this. We're not going to beat him. He has the engine anyway. There's nothing this is going to do for us. He can open pass, so we'll still have even cards. We'll have his leader against nothing. So. And thanks so much, Sneaky Sloth 8 for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Care for Sale? Cause how you that line? All right, there's a little hazard clear. Very bad. This is not a good card either. Picavaro.
Surprises.
Maybe this one. It's not bad. Any soldiers we have? This is not bad either. Considering Olgierd, we should have 5 guys. This really isn't that horrible. This is really bad. Don't get shoot. Thank you. What are we rezzing? I think we do this and then we res the knight. We can actually res the knight and hit this, which is really cool.
Egreto dum anime est, spes est.
Bestest. Great play. 15 bronze, amazing. 15 bronze and 2 armored units. Definitely take it.
You will pay. War will pay.
Damn. Slice of ham.
You are here as a diversion, for my pleasure alone.
Everything's armored, which is cool against this ballista setup. Everything's gonna be armored, you guys.
Our work is
Gets Olgierd. Oh yeah.
Awaiting
Alright.
your orders.
We're armored up and ready to go.
Stay stars reflected in a pond for the night sky.
Nobody cares. That is a 14. Amazing. So we have 6 and 17.
Reasons for the feeble of heart.
Really? Holy smokes! Vabjorn gets it done! Really, really. First loss. You like it, Sneaky Sloth? Really cool. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Enjoying me, Gwent. I have to actually be done in half an hour regardless of where we're holding here, so.
What is it I fancy today? You are here as a diversion.
The other
For
mirror
my
match.
pleasure
That's what I'm
alone.
talking about. We got Olgierd. Keeps you. Bloop, 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 bloop. How many golds do we have? 3 still. Might as well go for the golds, huh? He's playing it.
So bad.
Damn, gets Olgierd. So we have to Olgierd immediately.
No move suggests.
That's how that works. It'd be so nice if we could muzzle that. I think we'll try to muzzle it. How do we deal small amounts of damage here? Frost. Perfect. Ba da 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 da.
Come here. Come get a hearty barrel.
The muzzle is about to get real. So we'll do this here. We'll bring in the bear. Gotta bring in something bigger, so we'll use Frost. And we'll muzzle that actually. Great muzzle. Should I wait till it gets hit a little bit? Gets hit by the thing and then extra value. Maybe. Should I do in the meantime? Clear our thing.
I make the laws
Clear
here.
our deck out a little bit. From useless pieces of garbage cards. That guarantees that the Froth will hit the Olgierd too. Pretty good. This guy has no idea what's about to hit him. This is probably the best muzzle we'll ever do ever. Thank you! I'll be taking that. He has to pass. Amazing. What do we use? We have pretty bad cards, so we might as well use this.
Seems doable.
What do we want? This is our gold. Get rid of Shoop. Damn. Damn, like a slice of ham. We'll have plenty of carryover. I think this isn't that good.
A moment. I need to smoke.
We'll have last say in 4 points. It's pretty good.
Resistance is futile.
Your mom is futile. That's all I have to say on the subject at hand. On the subject matter. And this actually becomes better when you have small Olgierds in the field. How good is Vicavaro? Oh, very good. We'll use that immediately. So Olgierd's useless.
The no move suggests.
Try to get everything together, I suppose. Go get the cows. Damn. He stabs his own guy. This guy's hilarious. This guy is delirious. That's immediately, I believe. And we'll get rid of you. Well, maybe we'll do this immediately.
My prescription.
So he doesn't res it.
bit of
Actually, is this better? I'm a bear. And I'm covered in hair. Just ain't fair. Okay, 13. So we ditch.
Out of town. I'm not interested.
Of course. Still might be good. I don't really like you. And, well, better cards. They're definitely both better. This happens next.
Peace with humans? And by thus.
Why not? Good solid 14 removal card. Should be using this sooner than later.
Again.
Roused! This actually makes the Golden Froth better, because a lot of cards of his, like mages, will either cause a hazard on our side or clear one from his side. So if he has no way of clearing this, he probably has no way of causing one on our side, in which case we'll Golden Froth immediately.
The time of the white frost and white light.
And even if he does, so then that happens. Maybe we'll do this first. We'll test for, if he has a hazard, he'll play it right now. Probably. It's only 4 turns left. Kinda have to do this already. I guess I might as well Arch Griffin first. Arch Griffin. What's going on, Keiki? How you doing? Looking for a hazard? No. I believe it's like this. Go for the... I love Froth. Okay.
It's time.
Whew. Froth's not bad.
Damn it.
18. Pretty good. Sage. We are way ahead here. We have our leader in hand and we're ahead by a lot of cards. Rez's leader, not bad. That explains why our opponent used the leader so quickly. Do we have a little Olgierd left here? This is a cursed unit. I would really love, instead of him damaging this actually got 4, so it might make it a little harder for him to kill.
So vanish.
Resurrect a cursed unit? No. It's gotta be bronze, right? This is 4 + 7. Spells are items. Okay. Fine. Good enough. And we'll hit this one. It makes this lose 2 points, so worth it. If you can only do 3 damage, it's so sad that the Froth hit this. In fact, it was completely ridiculous. Okay, there you go. Damn. He's getting 14. We're actually going to win by 1 point here, by 2 points. One is when the arc... Actually, wait. Oh, no, we have an extra card here. Never mind. This will give him 14, but this is 15. Yeah, even without this, we would have won.
I like
Shabam! Right. Keep it going! Dum da 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 da. We're actually killing with this arena run anyway. This will be the never give up arena. Despite our folly. Shoot folly. Imagine if we actually had shoot. Imagine how great this would be. This would be so ridiculous. We would have the easiest 9 ever. Ever. 4-1. It's pretty good. Should probably put the scorecard up, huh? Dum ba da 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 do do do.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
More emirs in arena? Why?
What is it I fancy today?
Someone tell me why. Weak stuff, weak stuff, weak stuff out of here. Alright, I think I know our strategy. I really find Iris is amazing if you have Olgierd or War Dancer. It's pretty good. Better with Olgierd actually.
Greetings. What is it?
Go get him, Olgierd. Go get him. Running Alchemist? Really?
This is priceless.
He has to really desperately stay ahead now. Okay. Wow, we actually get ahead with Olgierd, so it's called he plays a card and we get a card advantage. There's no reason to go on in this round. A pretty good hand too. It's not bad. A lot of removal. It's a 14.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Play another one. He's thinking about it. Cannot open pass against Olgierd. This is like the best arena strategy ever. Bet you weren't expecting that. Actually looking for shoot. Do you not have anything to medic, right? It's not bad actually.
No surprises.
This is priceless.
Now we will see who is weak.
Carry over. We need a. This engine's pretty good. We need a 9. This will be a 10.
Egreto dum anima est, spes est.
10 with an engine. Pretty good. Good medic. Definitely take it. Really? You're annoying. We don't have any 10s left in our deck, do we? We have a 9. Good enough. Huh?
I make the laws here.
Good getting us out of our deck here, so this technically. No! Ooh, we didn't catch up there? Oops. You should not make a play. Pass, dude. Wow, idiot. Okay, giving us our card back. Thank you. We have to make a big play here now. What are you doing? Just have to catch up.
Dead or
We
alive.
need a 20 somehow. How is that gonna happen? How do we get a 20 here? He should still pass. I don't know what he's trying to do here. He's trying to 2-0 us? Like, really? Is this a play right now to actually kill this card to get rid of his 17? It'll sacrifice our 9 for his 17, so it's like removing a... I never realized of actually using this offensively. So weird. Should definitely be passing. We could catch up here. Good play. Yeah. Alright, so we just lost last save. Kinda screwed up there. Gotta make stronger plays than that. Alright, I'll see you later, Kiki. We don't have last sig, we have 2 points, so good enough. Oh, you want him to have a guy in the field before you do that. What do we do here? Do we have any, like, solid... I guess this one's fine.
This is priceless.
Cows! This is fine. This is actually really good. Oh, got rid of the 1. Talking about a 17, 20-point silver. That's what I'm talking about. Holy smokes with that.
Just
7, of course, don't have any. Oh, this guy's sad. He's sad. Wait one more turn for this. Ugh. Hurts. These wolves go on the right, correct?
so vanish.
Amazing. 6 and 8 is 14, and 6 is a 20. Absolutely amazing. We actually really need to set this up a little better. I guess we'll have enough including the wolves. We are absolutely decimating this guy. Holy smokes. Play a hazard, please. Picked Emir. What do you expect? Capital Legacy. Do you think you will ever be able to memorize all the card names and abilities like in PvZ Heroes? Yeah. After playing for a while, sure, why not? Any way to prevent it from getting this? I do have Commander's Horn actually still in my thing. If you know what I'm saying. I'll do this. Bam! Really don't want to buff this again though. I should have put this all the way on the left, huh? Six spins, not bad. Use that having the hazard, good play. And other one's dead. Man, this guy's running the circuit, the res card. This is a gold he just burns. The Sigismund ends up being not great. This gets buffed, can always reset it. This is Commander's Horn. I think he's gonna have a hazard. It's a little too late for that anyway. So we'll do the Commander's Horn and then we'll do this. Here. Not bad. We don't want to buff this anymore. Might as well.
No mercy!
21 now. This is a 6 plus 14. This is a 20 right now. That's why Jalmar sucks. Yeah, I guess if I just play more, particularly Arena, I'll definitely know the names of these guys. Sengrim, oh well. I should probably sit and, like, speak out every single card when I play it. That'll actually help. Prince Dennis. Little duel. Challenge you to a duel. Shebang. Shebang.
Drink this. Better.
Commanders aren't not enough cards. What are you doing, man? Why? Boop, boop, boop. We are very much ahead. We have 24-point lead just on this field. I should have used that earlier. Way too late.
The Nordlings hate
Of course, it's only reset. So now we have a 20. He needs 29 here to win. 28 to tie. What all happening? 13.
Wasted.
Whammo! Wabammy! And keep it going. Damn, this has got to be the last game. I got to be done at 6:30. It's such a good arena run. I'll come back online and finish this tonight. I guess either way, we can't, you know, lose 2 games here. So I'll finish this tonight. Why not? Let's go. Nothing? If we don't get a match really soon here, I'm just gonna have to go. I should probably just call it early anyway. I'm gonna come and finish this tonight. I think this has a lot of potential to go 9. So I just gotta, I just have something right at 6:30 and it's in 9 minutes right now. So I'll come back at some point. I don't know, I'll come back at about, maybe like 9 or something like that, 9 p.m. In the meantime, I'll see you guys all later. This is actually going extremely well, despite having dead Shoop in our deck. It's gonna be amazing. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Peace. See you in a few hours.